Um, Rachel, interview 1, take 1.
Should I, look at the camera?
You can look at Kayla.
Look at me.
Okay. I would say that the stickers on my computer, it's not really one thing, but, are special to me because I spent an embarrassing amount of time trying to figure out, what stickers I wanted to get for my computer because in high school we had, school computers, so we didn't get to, have our own laptops and stuff. So I was really excited to have my own computer and, personalize it and make it represent me. So this one was given to me. I was participating as an intern in a women's leadership program, and these activists from Peru came to learn about what we were doing so they could replicate it in Peru to help empower women there. Ni Una Menos is currently a big feminist movement that's happening in Latin America, talking about violence against women and things like that. So it was really cool to get connected to that. My mom is from Argentina, so that's why I have this sticker. But the movement actually started in Argentina, so it was cool to see how it's expanded. And yeah.
I've seen you for sure. Kayla, Sophie, JJ. Okay. Oh my God. I would say my record front cover things that I have. These are some of my favorite albums that I grew up listening to. My parents, when we drove anywhere, they would play CDs and we'd sing along to them. So I grew up listening to a lot of classic rock and a lot of musical theater songs. But no, these are some of my favorites. So we have Supertramp, Breakfast in America, best album. We have a classic Elton John album, Goodbye Yellow Brick Road. He's great. And then Chicago, which is my favorite band. I saw them in Ravinia, which is kind of a space near where I live. And then we have Billy Joel, The Stranger. We have Simon and Garfunkel, which, I don't know, do you guys know? I don't know if you know Simon and Garfunkel.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah. We would always harmonize them. They have very good harmonies, and my parents sing, so we'd all harmonize. We went to a family camp once, and we listened to Queen, Greatest Hits or whatever, on the way home, and I just remember we all sung to it, and it was a very happy memory. I also like the fact that I have Chicago and Boston, because, I don't know, Chicago's where I'm from, and Boston's where I live now. It's kind of weird, because all my friends are oh my God, do you remember, Avril Lavigne? And I'm I never listened to Avril Lavigne. It's cool. I want to make my kids listen to this, too.
You definitely should.
I will.
Woo! Okay.
My most special item, my most treasured item in this entire room is this old man right here. So the story started, I think it was the first week of first semester here. I barely knew Matt at all, and we're yo, we need some cool shit for our room. So we head down to Goodwill, and they just had piles upon piles of just $1, $2 paintings of just people from Medford, I guess. So we just found this picture of this random old guy, and then a few days later, I just started graffitiing and just drawing all over it. And I thought Matt was gonna be chill with that, and he's yo, what are you doing to my old guy painting? Yeah, so that's how me and Matt kind of first got started, I guess. That old man's the tale of this room, I guess.
He had a name.
Yeah, what was his name?
Shit.
Oh, we had 9 names.
We had a lot of names for the old man. I think most typical was just the old fucking man.
Yeah.
Great, love it. What is your name?
Julian.
Julian, I'm Kayla.
Okay. And are you gonna be the person I'm talking to?
Yes.
This person's just on camera.
I'm just here.
I think it's this hat because it has a lot of memories attached to it, and it's from Chugwater, Wyoming. And I don't know if you know anything about Chugwater, Wyoming, but it's this small town in the middle of nowhere. Funny thing about this hat is I've been wearing it for a very long time, but my parents have never seen it because they would be incredibly bad if they saw that I went to Chugwater, Wyoming without their permission.
How did you and your friend decide to do this?
I don't. It's it was this big inside joke, right? Because I went there a very long time when I was a little kid, And I always said to my friend Elliot, like, Elliot, we're gonna go to Chugwater, you know, and like we'd always like if something bad would happen in either of lives, we'd be like, man, like we're just gonna pack up, we're just gonna move to Chugwater. I remember the first time I went there, I had hair like down to here, and so I go into this little like soda store that in the middle of nowhere, and I asked for a milkshake, and there's like just everyone's wearing camo. And is looking at me just like thinking I'm like just the weirdest specimen they'd ever seen, like a man with long hair. I mean, I've always been sort of an exhibitionist to a certain extent, you know, but I think in that moment it felt a lot more intimidating rather than like welcomed. I have a lot of like stories of like small town Southwest, if you want to hear them.
If you want to go in, I'm
Okay.
happy to hear.
So
Sorry.
Saw things I imagined. I saw things I imagined. I saw